Hello, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. And who's Loy Machedo? Today the date is April 16, 2016. Time right now is 11 in the morning. Okay. So, I am going to share with you a video about Jacques Sophie, my coach, once again. I know I put up many videos about Jacques Sophie, but this one is one more of those videos. Now, this time it's more about the disagreements I've had with Jacques Sophie. The thing was, once again, I keep getting okay. The thing has been that me and Jacques Sophie, we have had this love-hate relationship, I think, for nearly 1 year, 4 months. And, for a coaching experience, that's a long time. That's really a long time. We've been through the ups and downs. I've had to correct a couple of things about me. He had to correct the coaching techniques about him. So it has never been smooth. It has always been up and down. There are many things that we disagree or we butt heads or whatever. However, I'm the type of guy. If someone is right and I'm wrong, I'll say it up front. Okay, and this is where I think I wanted to put up this video and admit where I was wrong. There were these couple of things that Jacques Sophie was telling me about. Like, for example, like whenever we used to go to swim, he would say, "Oh, what if there's a storm when you swim?" I'm like, come on, man, where a storm is going to be there, And he would say that, what if you're swimming and there is no kayak, and then what would you do? I was like, at every event there's a bloody kayak. And then he would give these coaching lessons where he would say, okay, you need to know which gear to change what and when and how and which hand. I was like, come on, anyone knows how to bloody change gear. And then also I have disagreements. He says, he would tell me, like, do you know how much force to put when you're going down? Do you know how to put force when you're going up? Do you know how to suddenly brake? Like, this anyone knows. He said, do you know how to suddenly turn? Do you know when to go down, when to go up? Like, this is all stupid, And obviously, he would keep forcing, okay, move your leg up, have the technique, and, all that stuff. So, okay. So, what happened at Oceanic was kind of a shocker. I just took part in the Oceanic, which was just yesterday. And suddenly, everything what I disagreed with Jacques, or I found silly about Jacques, I all of a sudden, everything what he said made sense. Let me break it down for you. The first one, he used to always say that, okay, when you're swimming, I can breathe on the right hand side, but I can't breathe on the left. I find very inconvenient. In fact, before I couldn't breathe at all. I couldn't lift my leg. I used to lift my head like this. Like if I'm sleeping in the water, it looked like this. So he taught me how to look at the right, breathe properly. And then he would tell me, like, look at the left. I said, I don't want the left, but he would make sure that I need to look at the left. And I asked him, why? Why the hell should I look at the left? He said, what if there's a storm? What if there are waves and you can't see that? I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. And this actually happened. There was this, suddenly the weather changed. There was such a rough weather. The waves started splashing. It's not like one big splash. Splash, 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 splash. It started going like so fast. I couldn't look at one side. I had to look the other side. So his advice proved right. The second thing was, he used to always tell me, breathe, relax, don't need, just open your mouth, relax and breathe, even if water goes in. And the way the water was hitting my face, I had to do that. And that proved to be very useful and very important, because I'll tell you, I would have drowned, really drowned. And because of the experience he gave me in the water, I didn't panic. I really didn't panic. Trust me, I was the last guy in the water. I'm not joking. I was the last guy to come out of the water. And had it been any other time, I think I would have panicked, seriously panicked. I just remembered what he told me, relax, move on, put your head down, one hand forward, other hand forward, just relax. And because of that, I was able to keep going straight and come out of the water, all because of his training. And I'll tell you, they were kayaks. It's not that they were not kayaks. And I really appreciate what the Oceanic guys did. They all four came and surrounded me just to make sure I was okay. But, if there was no kayaks, I don't know what I would have done. And this was where I realized what he said was true. Okay? Then in terms of the transitions, once again, his training, it was not a very big transition area. So we went there. Went on the bike. I The bike was first straight. Then after that, it started going hills. When going the hills, I'm telling you, when you're tired, your brain doesn't work. So I was like, the chain was slipping, and I was like moving left, right. You know, it's just crazy. And that's when I realized I didn't know, you know, at the back of my head which gear to move what, and I kept looking, okay, is this or is it this? And it was proving to be hard and difficult. And I was looking at the back wheel to find out which gear was I putting what. And that's when I realized that you need experience in moving a gear. And let me tell you, the wind was so bad that had I not strong arms or the ability to control, I think I'd have blown off, completely blown off. Oh, by the way, this actually happened. I was on the right side, and you know, they had informed with all these signboards that you know, there's going to be a race. We need to travel on the right, and you know, cars, if they have to overtake, they go on the left. There was this big ass trailer, long, really long, big trailer. He just moved with such gusto and force that, and I was not only up, I was going down. I was actually going downhill. Suddenly this guy comes, and the wind kind of, you know, made me like lose balance. And now I'm started to go down. So as you're going down, obviously there is speed, and there was a roundabout far ahead. I didn't see that. So I'm going at a pace, and my speed is increasing. And this guy, the trailer came this way, and you know, first the big head comes, and then everything else follows. And my bike was here, and I came nearly close to hitting the rear wheel of the trailer. Trust me, I was going to back. Suddenly I was just like, what do I do? I couldn't go at the right because it's a mountain. You know, the barricade is only up to my knees. I'll fall down. So I hit the brakes. And I narrowly missed it. And then this idiot started hitting the brakes because obviously there's a roundabout ahead. I would have banged the wheel at the back. So I just realized how dangerous it was. And it's because of the training and control that Jacques had made me go through. And, you know, I realized, oh, wow, okay. So, and, you know, then after that I was a little careful, turning in and out. And towards the end I was completely dead. But as I was running, I kept remembering his techniques. Look straight, move your arms, you know, move the legs, the technique, move the leg up. So, all in all, you know, even though, you know, I disagree and sometimes I don't find any meaning in what Jacques is telling me, I realized he was right. Seriously, he was right. What happens if there's a rough ocean? What happens if there's no paddle? What happens if you're caught in a current? What happens if someone, you know, car just comes and cuts you? You know, we don't think of all these things, but when it happens, it's like, it can destroy, it can kill your life. And that's where I realized that what Jacques said was true. You know, so I put up this video just to admit that Jacques was right and I was wrong. And well, there's so much more to learn, you know. And safety is first. And he always keeps telling me, safety is first, safety is first. I'm like, what safety? So, you know, just want to say through this video, I owe Jacques an apology. He was right, I was wrong. I didn't give a damn. But today I kind of realized you know, respect him. We will fight again. Yes, we will. We'll have disagreements again. But, you know, it's good to know when you're wrong and you admit it and, you know, you give the person due credit. So, Jacques, if you're watching, I owe you an apology. I think you are right. All the techniques that you've given me till now have been proved amazing. And I think there's still more lot for me to learn. And thank you very much. So, for those of you watching, if you get a coach, I think there's a lot for you to learn, and that's how you grow. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com, and it was LoyMachedo.com sharing with you the incident where, you know, I thought Jacques Sophie was wrong, but it turned out to be right. Any questions, let me know. Love to hear from you. Goodbye for now.